All right, I hope you're paying attention today, Internet, because we are going to tell you about probably, in our opinion, the most popular Telecaster that you've never heard of. Stay tuned. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
And I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and like our videos. If you'd like to support the channel, visit our Teespring store linked below for our custom designed t-shirts. So, Cooper, you have a very cool Telecaster. What do you have in your hands?
A Fender Telecaster, special edition, custom, FMT, HH Telecaster, to be precise.
So the other alternative title to this video would be the Fender Telecaster with the longest name.
Yeah, longest name, but also a long list of cool sounds it can make. Right, guys?
And cool features. So this guitar, we have carried for a number of years. We're not the only ones. It's not exclusive to Alamo Music, although you'd buy it here if you're cool. But yeah, it's been available. I've seen it on numerous other websites, and we can never keep them in stock. Even before the pandemic, which, admittedly has been insanely great when it comes to people buying guitars. We just can't keep these in stock.
Yeah. Well, they're cool. They're special, and they have a little something different than really any other.
They're cool, they're special, and they're FMT and HH.
They're HH, limited edition custom, crimson red transparent, Seymour Duncan equipped, all those things.
Now, here's why I think this is the most popular guitar that you never heard of, because it is incredibly popular. We've sold a ton, so that would tell you that other people have probably sold a ton, and that means that there's a lot out there. And yet, I have never seen once Fender market this guitar.
Yeah.
It's seemingly the Telecaster that needs no introduction. And so the video's done. We're good.
Fair.
Yeah.
Thank you. Remember to subscribe.
But let's go over some of the features.
Yeah.
Now, it might shock you that this guitar is actually made in Indonesia. And by doing that, you're able to get the features that otherwise would be cost prohibitive, either made in Mexico or the US. Because if you had a guitar like this, and we were talking about this, or I think Josh and I were talking about this before the video, having something like this in the American line. Well, you can have it. It's called Custom Shop, or it's called Rarities when they do those. Way back when, 2013, 2014, Fender had the, what was it called? I have one of these, Fender Select guitars, and they were all kind of cool stuff like this. And we actually had a Telecaster that was part of that lineup that was very similar to this. It was $2,500. This is much less than that.
Yeah.
But the specs are really kind of what are killer on this. So tell us about it.
Yeah, so it kind of combines cool elements from non-Fender things. Think about a carved flame maple top and a couple Seymour Duncan humbuckers. This is a 59, and this is a Pearly Gates. So very high gain, great for adding some distortion, but you'll hear in the demo, clean sounds are fantastic on this guitar as well.
Yeah.
So just three-way switch, volume and tone. If you turn it on the back, it's got a string through, but cool carve, very
it's not a bolt-on neck. It's
a
set neck with that carved heel, the belly carve.
Belly carve, some kind of cool, maybe, I don't know what you would call that, kind of a black nickel.
Yeah, black or smoked nickel hardware.
Yeah, they look really nice. It's got these, you'll see in the pictures, some sort of abalone-looking fret dots. Just very cool. It feels like all one-piece kind of neck-through guitar.
And they're very light.
Yeah, super light. It's very, very comfortable to play, fast. It makes you feel like you want to play some hard rock and roll. But the cool thing that I like about the Seymour Duncans that are in this, they don't sound muddy at all. They're not like, if you're on a clean tone, low volume, they're not going to sound maybe like some other humbuckers might, where you kind of lose a lot of that punch and chime. They're very bright.
Yeah, there's a lot of articulation on them.
Yeah, super nice sound. We've got it through the Hot Rod Deluxe, and then just the amp overdrive. And so even with very simple setup, the pickups really shine. Very cool guitar. I don't know if this is like maybe the PRS Stratocaster. I mean Telecaster.
It's another. It's a Telecaster modeled after another guitar with a carved maple top and a set neck and lightweight comfort and high gain humbucking pickups.
So if you're looking for a super nice, maybe other brand of guitar with that spec, but you need something pretty healthily under $1,000 that looks great, there's a few other finishes as well. I think there's kind of like an amber finish and maybe a black or like a
There's like
red
a black
burst.
cherry and
It's a great option in the price range, and I think maybe punches above its weight class. You know? Yeah, it's cool.
Definitely. Well, Cooper's gonna put it through its paces, so no more introduction, and without any further ado, here's the Fender with a very long name.
So there you have it. There's some sounds, some clean tones, and some overdriven sounds. There's a ton of tones that can come out of this thing, but that's what I kind of like best, just jumping in. So we said it's got a very long name, special edition, custom, FMT HH. I didn't know what FMT stood for because I thought it was like a factory-made, something.
Flame maple top.
It's a lot simpler. Sometimes the simplest answer.
What does the HH stand for, though?
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
That's a great guitar.
Ha ha. Welcome
It's a joke.
to the Telecaster FMT. Ha ha.
I find a lot of times on Fender's, boxes and the labels that we get, I'm always racking my brain at what these abbreviations mean. I'm like, man, what is MN? That's a maple neck.
Some of the color codes don't make a lot of sense. You're like, what? SQL? On a guitar? What is SQL doing on a guitar? This isn't a website. What? And it's a weird color or something.
Yeah, I was looking for a butterscotch blonde and then thinking BSB on all these boxes that are right in front of me is something completely different.
BTB, I think.
BTB?
I think so.
Butterscotch blonde?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey,
It's the
whatever.
butter.
Yeah,
Butter.
Yeah, something like that. Either way, we look at the labels and make the listings so you don't have to mess with all the abbreviations.
From now on, though,
Yeah.
I'm calling every dual humbucker equipped guitar, ha ha, because that sounds very metal.
Because you get some rock and roll going on.
What kind of pickups do you have in yours? Ha ha!
Yeah, that's this is one of the nicer ha-has. Some great pickups in here. Those alone, I think, really take it to the next level. But
Yeah.
it's just cool. And like we said, you might not have heard of it, but we sell the crap out of these guitars.
We sell a ton of them, and like I said, yeah, Fender. Fender might have, but I have never seen them market this to dealers or to the public. They came out with them years ago, and they have just sold that well. And I think it's because if you are wanting something that has that look, a carved top, extreme comfort, lightweight, and that sound, that's it. You know, and it, as far as Fender's lineups goes, there's not a lot of offerings that are similar to it. And it really fills the needs of a lot of guitar players out there. And everyone loves a Tele.
Yeah.
I mean, Teles are cool, right?
Yeah.
And so you're getting a Tele turned up to 11.
Yeah, absolutely. There's certain things I think all guitar manufacturers have spent a lot of time in the last few years really narrowing down into like series. So Fender, American Pro, American Performer, Vintera, you know, even down through the Squire line, Classic Vibe, all that stuff. But there are certain models that kind of exist outside of those big tabs.
Man, this could be a whole series of videos. Like, to your point, something that's not part of the series, the shining hidden gems that are in every single guitar manufacturer has these in their lineup that is underappreciated or people don't really know about or it doesn't get the marketing focus, and they are some of the best guitars that they make.
Yeah, so remember to check other sometimes and when you're narrowing down the Fender website, but also we should do that video.
We should do that video.
Yeah.
So this is the first in the series now.
Yeah. Underrated gems.
So stay tuned for more on this feels like TikTok. Underrated Gems Part 17.
Yeah.
No, but definitely if you are into guitars and you want to see these, make sure that you subscribe, and then you'll see the other Underrated Gems videos. Turn on those notifications so you get the alert about the Underrated Gems videos, and like so that other people like you find out about those Underrated Gem videos. And if you're new to our channel, seriously, do those things and keep coming back for more. That's what we're all about is guitars, and at the end of the day, the best guitar in the world is the underrated gem nobody else knows about that you're playing. So keep playing. We'll see you next time.